Hello and welcome back to my GTNH playthrough. It is Friday, February 6th, and we are over here at ore processing. So the only thing I've gotten done the last few days so far is I was able to craft the integrated ore factory. And then I kind of looked into the multi-block and the wiki and realized I should probably craft at least 3 more. And then the way they wall share, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to craft where did I put them? 7 more down here. Got these guys right here. So we got 8 of these that I want to set up. I am going to cut here in a second to it being set up, hopefully. But the way I started playing around with layouts to just kind of get a feel. So I would like all 4 of them grouped together. They are going to be their own sub networks for each one, just with the way they work. But to get them in line, going kind of how this stuff is, while also having space to walk between them. Basically, I have to like jet out of the building, and I'm not really a fan of that. I like the way this building's shaped, even though I haven't built walls for it. So I'm more inclined, I think I'm gonna go in this direction, and kind of creep a little into the space. Means I'll have to rework this roof beam here and stuff. But yeah, that's we'll see if that ends up being the plan. But I'm about to demolish all of this stuff and just kind of have a good old time building it. So I will cut back when it is all complete, hopefully. I will see you in a minute, and I'm back. And I just wanted to show this off real quick because this is how I originally planned on setting these guys up, and this doesn't actually work. I misunderstood what it meant by in the wall sharing category. Apparently it's just this cube right here. I thought it meant the whole cube. So that's why I crafted 8 of these guys to, wall share exactly as you see. But yeah, that's not gonna work. So we can see here, like if I tear that, look at this guy. It's angry. Come over here. Pipes are loose. Actually, just to make sure before I go crazy tearing everything down, I go over here. Put stainless back there. Nada. It's not because like the maintenance hatch or anything, or else it would have a similar thing to what we got going on over here. Like if I go, I don't even know where this one's maintenance hatch landed. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So that's a kind of a bummer. I thought I was gonna be able to just run with 4 of them right off the bat, or sorry, 8 of them right off the bat. But now I gotta decide if I want to keep this placement or if I want to shift all these guys. Also, these guys over here, I don't think I need these anymore. If these were making my indium, but now I have indium just coming through milling, so I might just make it all centrifuges, or I might move them depending on what I end up deciding for the 4 extra ore processors. But we'll see here in a second. And we're back for a third time. So this is the layout that I ended up going with, as well as most of the stuff ran to it. It's not completely done. I'll say that right now. It's more proof of concept. The general idea, just go over it. So these are 4 separate setups with one of the integrated ore processing on each side. And then each one of these 4 represent the 4 groups that you can find on the wiki page, where how it recommends to sort them. And from there, what we got going on. So all of these to run need both lubricant and distilled water, which all of them have up here. Those are running through here, and they're being fed by this cyan subnetwork. All of the outputs come out on these orange ones on both sides and feed back into the main network over here, which, glad I noticed that. I did not put on interfaces for these. A dual and a regular. All right. So if I do, should be this. There you go. Dual here. Regular here. So then the last part is the input. This is the only thing I'm not quite sure if I'm happy with, because I feel like the way I have it set up right now is going to jam or not be able to keep up. What essentially is happening, I have an export bus coming over here to put all the ores directly into this guy. And then these guys are coming over here, or so, which I should say it's coming into this blue subnetwork, which then this blue subnetwork, all it's doing is going from import to storage bus. And the storage buses are then gonna filter out to the different things. And so none of the storage buses are filtered. Basically the cell, in this case, just for example, I throw a magnetite ore one over here. So it comes in, gonna come over to here. And then this part is the final store, or a little subnet, which is then gonna bring the ores over to here. Which if I were to... why didn't it say magnetite? Bring this guy over here, the stocking input bus. And then... yeah, then it runs. And then I just need to set to the different modes. Match lock recipe. And I don't actually know. I think I have to turn it off. I don't know how. Oh, it runs for 7 seconds. I think I can. Void. Oh, okay. So that's void stone. And then, yeah, you can filter through the different things. So that's why we have 4, is we're going to run 4 different ones of these different groupings of machines in a row. And then I'll just go kind of across. And looks like it all works. At this point, it's just repeating everything ad nauseum. I think what I'm honestly going to do, though, now that I'm thinking about this, because this is the only thing I'm not really happy about, and I think will be slow, is I think it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt, is I think all my void miners just need to either output directly to their own ender tank, or not ender tank, ender storage chest, and have them all import off that. Or... yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm going to think about this. This part I'm not happy with, but yeah, this is basically the goal for the last few days. It was my goal for yesterday. Work's just been busy, so didn't have as much time to play. So glad I got this set up. And now for the rest of the night, I'm at least going to get the monotonous part done, get all the chests set up for all the different ore types. And yeah, let this guy kind of clean everything up. And then I will figure out what I'm going to do with this space. I think for the moment, I'm going to at least set up a macerator, sifter, centrifuge, all that jazz. Just do like a little mini line, because I still have a very long backlog of stuff. I'm not worried about making it too fast, because ultimately that's just going to go down to 0, and all the ores we have coming in should only be this version. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for you. I hope everybody has a good weekend, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.